What's up guys, Carly here, and today I'm gonna go over a few myths about jump rope form. If you are getting sore biceps, sore neck, you're doing it wrong. And I'm gonna show you what you need to fix to jump rope smoothly. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel right now, come check it out. Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me on a few myths about jump rope form. So let's get started right away. For those of you that don't know who I am a former competitive jump roper as well as jump rope coach. I teach jump rope in all the elementary schools here in San Diego. I also help out in our competitive jump rope team. I've been jumping rope since I was 6 years old, okay? So I have seen it all, okay? And I also am a fitness trainer, so I also see it at the gyms. And there is a lot going around about form and what we need to be doing, okay? All right, so the biggest thing I see and what I wanna tell everyone when I see them practicing their jumping rope, whether it's double unders, combos, freestyle, whatever, is you don't have to be perfect. I see way too many people stressing out about being in that perfect jump rope form that they are putting so much strain on their muscles, on their neck, because they're just tensed up trying to make sure that they're in the perfect 90-degree angle, or that their wrists are perfectly right behind their hips, or that their elbows are slightly bent, their knees are slightly bent. Like, you guys, 95% of that is just gonna come natural to you. If you think about it, when we're walking, our elbows are slightly bent, knees are slightly bent. Don't stress about the process so much, okay? Jump rope form is gonna look different on all of us. There's a good general guide that you guys wanna be in, which I'm gonna go over, of proper form, but don't take it literally, okay? Because everybody is proportioned differently. Some of us have longer legs, some of us have a longer torso. Like, we're all different and we're all gonna look slightly different, okay? So don't stress about being in the exact form that you wanna be in. Now, I hear a lot of people talk about saying you need to have a 90-degree angle, okay? That 90-degree angle is gonna be a little bit loose and it's gonna look a little bit different on all of us. No one needs to be in an exact 90-degree angle, okay? When we say that, you automatically start stressing out and thinking that you need to stay locked in this position the whole time. And then you're like totally getting sore biceps, you're stressing yourself out, and you're not enjoying your jumping rope because you just have so much strain on your body, okay? You don't have to be in an exact 90-degree angle, all right? If you look at all competitive jump ropers, if you look at my jump rope videos, if you look at all sorts of people that are incredibly talented jumping rope, not everyone is like this. There are many of us that range from a little bit out, a little bit in, a little bit back, a little bit forth, okay? Generally, you're gonna wanna be around this position. And yes, your elbows are gonna be slightly bent. We wanna have a light grip on our jump rope, okay? We don't wanna tense up. Don't stress so much of being in the exact form that someone is telling you to be in, okay? Find your rhythm, find what's comfortable for you, okay? It's gonna be generally around this area. And yes, you're just gonna have a light flick in your wrist and you're gonna hold the jump rope around your hips, okay? But for me, I'm even out a little bit more. My elbows are slightly bent, but I jump rope out here and that's comfortable for me. And you know what? I size my rope appropriately for that as well. My rope's a little bit longer because I like to have my hands out a little bit longer, and that's how I jump, and that's what's comfortable for me, okay? So, if you guys have a mirror or something, jump rope in front of the mirror, get relaxed, don't worry about what anyone's telling you. Just try to get your rhythm and feel what position feels good for you, okay? And if you find that that's a new position for you, then you might have to adjust your rope in case you have it up like this. And if you're gonna start going out a little bit more, then you're gonna wanna adjust your rope to make sure it's a little bit longer, okay? But just keep in mind that we don't need to stress out so much about that perfect form of having our arms in a 90-degree angle. That is where people get the sore bicep muscles, is because we're so stretched out, so tensed, and also in our back of our neck right here of just trying to stay so stiff, okay? Relax and just find where your rhythm is at, okay? That is my top tip for making sure that you guys are not putting any strain in your biceps or strain in the back of your neck. Now, with that said, if you guys are using a weighted jump rope, or you just started using a weighted jump rope, yeah, then your biceps might be a little bit sore, or your arm muscles might be a little more sore. But over time using that, you should build up the strength and it shouldn't be sore anymore. If it's still sore, then you need to check your form. Are you too tense? Are you stressed out? Are you trying so hard to stay upright in this position? It should feel good and natural to you guys, okay? So loosen it up a little bit if you need to. Don't stress so much about being in that perfect 90-degree angle. It could be down, it could be up a little bit. You do you, okay? Now another thing where I see people talking about getting stress in the lower back is usually when you have weak calf muscles, okay? So what happens, especially with new people jumping rope, as you know, we need to be jumping on the balls of our feet no more than 1 to 2 inches off the ground, okay? That's gonna keep jumping rope a very low impact activity. Add a mat, add proper supportive shoes, and you are jumping on clouds basically, okay? But with that said, you got to build up your calf muscles, okay? So what happens is when we have weak calf muscles, we start off jumping on the balls of our feet, and then over time, our muscles fatigue, and then we start slapping our heels down on the ground, okay? That causes a lot of impact on your body, which then triggers your lower back, and you're gonna start getting, your lower back's gonna start hurting you, okay? So make sure you guys are starting slow and gradually working your way up. If you start to fatigue, stop, okay? Because your heels are gonna start smacking the ground, and then you're gonna start getting all sorts of issues, okay? So we wanna gradually work our way up. All right, and then one last thing is we want to make sure that we are jumping with our chest up. We don't want to be hunched over, especially with men. You guys tend to be a little more top heavy because of all your muscle. You guys tend to start jumping hunched over time. So make sure you guys are checking yourself in a mirror or videoing yourself to make sure that you're staying upright, proper form. You're gonna have your shoulders back. Again, don't stress about it too much, but just know, have your shoulders back, nice and relaxed, and then that will keep you from hunching over, which will cause other back issues, okay? All right, guys, so those are just a couple tips. Main thing I want you to take away is don't stress out so much about trying to stay in that perfect jump rope form. There is no perfect jump rope form. We are all built differently, and what is comfortable to one person may not be comfortable for the other person, okay? There's a general guideline of where you're gonna want the rope, how you're gonna wanna hold it, but to be an exact position is not a one size fits all, okay? All right, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give me some love down here in the comments, and I'd love to see you guys jumping rope, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.